Very good evening to our respectful lecturer Puan Nur Hazma binti Nafi. Before we start our presentation, I would like to introduce my members and myself. My name is Yashni Ujian and my metric number is F1076 and my members' names are Yogeshwar Perumal, Parameswari Manimaran and Durga Gopal.
Discuss Susanna's dilemma in the above case. Ethical dilemma is a situation in which there is no observation right or wrong decision but rather a right or right answer. Based on the situation, Susanna's dilemma is Fandy emphasized to her on the need to maintain the strictly confidential regarding employee salaries and pay scale. Zandy is a technician who is also the CEO's brother makes so much commission compared to the other technician. Susanna received a memorandum for CEO asked her to give easier and higher commission work to his brother Zandy. Conflicts of interest should do by Susanna's. Before explaining that, what is conflicts of interest? Conflicts of interest areas when what is the person is best interest is not in the best interest of other person or organization to which is that individually owns the royalty. Let's see the example. Example, when the CEO of Arco Berhad, Mr. Fendi, sent a memorandum to Susanna give a higher commission and easier work for his brother, but Susanna is uncertain what she should do. Avoid future conflicts of interest. Treat every employee fairly. Employee and manager and supervisor must remain naturally and treat employees fairly to avoid the workplace conflicts. Next point is communicate. Communicate between those are in a position of authority such as manager or supervisor and employee must be clear and cogent. This is sure to help resolve the conflicts and anxiety within the workplace. Open and honest discussion and speak up with the delay if you notice a potential or actual conflicts of interest. Often, conflicts of interest can be resolved by an open and honest discussion. Open and honest discussion and speak up with the delay if you notice a potential or actual conflicts of interest. Often, conflicts of interest can be resolved by an open and honest discussion.
Hi, my name is Durga Gopal and my metric card number is F1086. So today I'm going to elaborate some points for how to deal with favorism at workplace. So first point for this question is maintain a professional relationship. It can reduce the chance of favorism by respectfully declining an offer to see a concert or go with them to a conference. So second is develop open communication. So you can develop open and confidential lines of communication with the employers to deal with favorism at workplace. So third is offer training. Educating and informing managers and employment alike is another way to help avoid favorism and discrimination in the workplace. So the fourth is don't be angry with the employers. Don't be angry with the favor employers. Yes. Because why? Because it's usually not the employer's fault. She or he they received special treatment. So don't blame them and treat them poorly. So these are the things to avoid to deal with the favorism at workplace. So now we go for question C. Two fundamental principles as introduced by International Federation of Accountants that related above case. So the first one is objectivity. The second one is professional behavior. The objectivity is an accountant not to compromise professional or business judgment because of bias, conflict of interest, or undue influence of others. So second, the professional behavior. So here an accountant to comply with relevant laws and the regulations and avoid any conduct that accountant knows or should know the right discredit professional. So thank you.
Case study question 2A is about criticize the ways in which Excellent Berhad Audit Committee has failed to meet the best practice. Firstly, the Excellent Berhad Audit Committee is composed of former employees. I will recommend the employment of people outside of the business to effect check and balance of the operations and financial activities of the company and its people. Former employers may be well familiarized with the business, but someone out there should also came into the business to put some new perspective in the way of the company does its audit. Secondly, the company's audit committee is made up of IT and engineers who are always former employees. While the company is into IT much better than other professionals who are made to belong in the audit committee, some HR, accounting, administration and other departments to put control on some systems and pursuits which may be neglected by the IT and engineer team members. Thirdly, having a so-called healthy relationship in audit committee team. Excellent Berhad should take into consideration that it is running a business and audit committee in a business. A business, among other noteworthy causes, needs to gain profits from business, profits from customers' sales, excellent products and good services based on the trust and confidence. And also, integrity of the company and its people as well. Issues about integrity such as lapse in cash holding, purchase, theft and leverage should have to be treated in the most disciplined and legal way. This is where the administrative disciplinary functions of audit committee gets in. Then I would like to add that excellent audit practice is run by the son of the executive officer. This is very critical person in the office in any company whom you will not want to deal with, especially cross-checking, monitoring or worse, investigating any integrity audit issues, if even in the future. A son is a son. And if the father happens to be the company's executive officer, biases, and subjectively, it will not be far in behind. And lastly, the external audit should be randomly checked without alarming the internal auditor, the company itself, that it's on the way to be the office to do an audit. There should be constant and frequent collaboration and communication between the internal and external.
Myself, Parmeswari Manimaran, matrix number F1026. I'm going to answer in question B. Why is the audit committee responsible for overseeing the internal audit function? Justify your reason. Okay, my answer for that. The audit committee is responsible for overseeing the internal audit function because it is well versed and knowledgeable of the in and out of the subjects, being a internal auditor, and it is the committee that will effectively initiate and maintain the putting of the internal controls and the finance checks and balance inside the organization, and doing so will protect the nurture the integrity and trust and the confident in the business of all concerns of the stockholders. And then the last question is, does the excellent Berhad comply with the concept of the independence? Justice, your answer. My answer is Excellent Berhad does not complain with concept of independence because it has created an audit community whose member have also been part of the company before, and it will be advantage to secure the employment or the consultation of the audit functions from people outside of the business. Those who may not be in IT or engineering, but a variety of experience in the operation of business may also form part of the audit committee. This ensure check and balance among the operation and the finance activity of the company and its people. Thank you.